Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're just making a basic oatmeal raisin cookie. But we're not gonna add no raisins, unfortunately, because I forgot to get some. So it's just gonna be an oatmeal cookie. Basic, healthy, good, probably, easy, maybe, I don't know. Alright, for these oatmeal cookies, we're just gonna need some sugar, measuring cups of course, oatmeal, roll oats, just organic, some baking soda, salt, vanilla extract, ground cinnamon, and 2 sticks of butter that equal 1 cup. So 1 stick is half. And then, of course, some brown sugar. And finally, flour.
Pause. This dumb guy forgot to say that you will also need 2 room temp.
And let's get started. Alright, in a medium or small bowl, wherever you like, we're gonna add 1.5 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon. If you can see that, I don't know.
Pause. This dumb guy messed up again. It's teaspoon, not tablespoon.
Of baking soda. Please. Okay. Oh, you didn't see that. Then 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. And then we're gonna do 3/4 of salt. So that's 3 of 1/4 teaspoons of salt. 1, 2, 3. There you go. We're gonna just whisk. Wrong thing. We're just gonna whisk this together into its mix, and then we're gonna set it aside and go to a large bowl for the other stuff. Alrighty, since we have that aside, we're gonna get our large bowl. We're gonna get also a 1/2 cup of sugar. Gonna throw all that in. We're gonna get a cup of light brown sugar or dark, and we're gonna lightly pat it down. Not too much, just enough. Next, we're gonna get our 2 sticks of butter, our 2 half sticks. That make a full cup of butter. Make sure it sits on the counter for a little bit, just so it could be a little softened, not too much. And then we're gonna also do 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Just gives it more flavor. Okay, and then we're just gonna whisk this into it's like a creamy texture, light and creamy, as they say. I'll show you that in a second. All right, now that the eggs are combined, we're gonna start adding our dry mix that you set aside. We're gonna do this slowly. Be back in a second. All right, now that your mixture is mixed, it's more like cookie dough, I say, texture, almost. Nah, it's sticky. Never mind. But yeah, okay. Now we're gonna do the next step. All right, now that I got the oats separated, we're gonna do 3 cups of oats. There's 2, and there's 1. And then this, we're just gonna mix it in slowly. You don't have to over mix this. Just make sure they're all incorporated. Monsters Inc. Incorporated. Okay. Looks okay. Okay, I'll be back in the next. Alright, after you mix your oat dough, you're gonna set it in your refrigerator for 45 minutes just to let it cool so it could be hard enough for you to scoop it and place it onto sheets. And we'll be back when that is time. 45 minutes on the clock. All right, you're gonna get a baking sheet for your oatmeal raisin cookies, and then either parchment paper or what I have is what is reusable. There's a silicone pad, and then you're gonna go to your oven. You're gonna, mine is bake, and then you're gonna set it for 350. And then we're gonna get our cookie dough right. Yeah. If you have a Mexican mom too, make sure you take out all the damn dishes. All of them. All right, now that we got our oatmeal mixture, what do you want to call it? We're gonna grab our little scoop and scoop it up, and then we're gonna place it onto our baking sheet. If you don't have a scoop, you could use a spoon. Just roll it in your hand like this. All right, let me do this real quick and I'll show you. All right, now that we have our oatmeal cookie dough scoop, this is how it should be looking. Did not realize they made more. It made more than 12, just to know. Okay, then we're just gonna open our oven since it's ready. Take cookie batch, go put it in the middle. All right, and we're gonna set this timer up. All right, we're gonna just set it for 13 to 14 minutes. So timer on. Just gonna do, let's just do 14. And then I always put the oven light on so I can see. Oh, I thought I had it on. Put it so I can see in here. All right, we'll be back in 13, 14 minutes. Let's see how they're doing. All right, now that our cookies are done, see the timer? We're gonna take them out. They should be brown on the sides and gooey in the center still. Just like this. Put it on the counter and let it chill for 5 to 10 minutes. Let it cool down. And you're done. We'll be back just to see the final product. And that's it. I will leave the recipe below where I got it from. And hopefully you can make the same. Alright. Have a good day and like the channel. Subscribe and see you later. Alright, they are done now. I sneaked a little butter. Delicious. Bring it over here. Show you guys what it looks like. So yummy. It basically tastes like oatmeal with sugar. Alright, and I will see you guys for the next video. Hopefully there's more. I just kind of did this on my free time. Oh, there we go. Oatmeal cookies. Delicious. So I'll put the... Didn't I say that? I'll put the ingredients and where I found it below in the comments, in the description. Thank you. Subscribe, like. See you next time. Peace.